Alright gremlins, gather around, because we're diving into one of the cutest lawsuits of the decade. Yeah, you heard me right. It's time for fuzzy woodland creatures, high drama, and corporate rage. This is a story of how a girl named Thea and a bunch of innocent toy bunnies ended up in a full-blown federal lawsuit. Welcome to the wild world of Sylvanian drama versus Epoch, the softest, sassiest courtroom saga you'll ever see. Let's set the stage. Picture this. It's 2021. A bored college student in Ireland named Thea von Eaglebrachten, I hope I got that right, decides to film some videos with her childhood Sylvanian family's dolls. You know, those little flocked animal figures your weird cousin used to collect, except instead of hosting polite tea parties, Thea's critters are dishing out backstabbing betrayals, armed assaults, and plot twists so wild they make the writers of Euphoria blush. She calls it Sylvanian drama, and it's exactly that, drama. Think tiny hedgehogs cheating on each other, pastel bunnies running over their husbands, and squirrels having mental breakdowns over diet culture. It's like a soap opera if it were acted out by the cast of Animal Crossing during a mental health crisis. No voices, just fast-paced captions, deadpan humor, and music that slaps harder than the content warning you should have gotten before watching it. It's like if Breaking Bad was produced by Build-A-Bear. How big did it get? Massive. We're talking millions of followers, 2.5 million on TikTok, another million on Instagram. Brands started calling, big brands, Blueberry, Netflix, Hilton. Suddenly Thea's miniature rabbits was carrying their designer handbag, and the cat figurine was shilling fast food, and all this from a dorm room. This girl got more corporate deals for her raccoon doll than most influencers get with their whole face showing. Anyway, now at first everyone thought, how cute, quirky little doll show. Except Epoch. Enter Epoch, the Japanese toy giant that makes the Sylvanian families, or Calico critters if you're American. They were like, excuse me? Are those our fuzzy babies pretending to flush toilets on their exes? Yep. They weren't thrilled. Epoch first tried to play it cool in 2023. They issued a DMCA takedown on TikTok, and it didn't work. Thea filed a counterclaim, and the account got reinstated. Game on. Fast forward to April 7th, 2025. Epoch officially sues Thea in federal court. That's right, it's bunny court time. Imagine being the judge who has to ask, so what exactly happened when the rabbit fired the AK-47? It's diabolical. Epoch's lawsuit is no joke. They're claiming Thea used their copyrighted characters without permission, misled viewers into thinking they approved of the content, caused reputational damage, made bank off of content that wasn't hers to monetize. And the cherry on top, they want up to $150,000 per video. Bruh, there's like over 100. That's a whole lot of carrots. So what made Epoch freak out? Well, let's take a look at some of the actual Sylvanian drama content. Just don't post it to your main is crazy. See, I'm kind of on a fence here because part of this is actually really funny, and I get it. I get why people would be interested in watching this. I get why they would be interested in this. It's funny. Yeah, I came back to life, bro. I can't pick an outfit in that time frame. Yeah, why does this guy look like J-Shock though? Is it just me, or does this, whatever this thing is, look like J-Shock? See, I kind of get where they're coming from. When you're starting to use adult humor like this, then the things could be kind of misconstrued. Like, I get it, but let's also keep in mind that these kids are probably not enjoying these toys anymore, and Thea might have actually brought them a bigger light. I mean, again, like, the sales, they spiked because of her. So can we just leave our content creators alone and just, let them vibe? Like, what's the problem with catching a vibe nowadays? Kidnapping, gunfights, betrayals, diet meltdowns, all acted out by 2-inch animals wearing lace. HBO wishes it had this kind of storytelling, I swear. And Epoch's main beef? They say this isn't parody, it's unauthorized use. Their lawyers are like, sure, it's funny, but it's not actually making fun of our brand, it's just using our characters for unrelated stories. And to be fair, parody law is really messy in the US. For it to be counted as a parody, you usually have to be commenting or critiquing the original work. Just making a soap opera with the toys, that might not cut it. So if Thea had made one of the bunnies say, man, Epoch's distribution model is flawed, maybe she'd be safe. So, where are we now? As of July 2025, both sides apparently are in a settlement talk. A pre-trial conference is scheduled for August 14th. Thea's lawyers have until August 8th to respond, meaning we're not done yet. The court hasn't ruled, and the internet is holding its breath. Most fans are furious at Epoch. They're like, this was free advertising. Sylvanians were relevant again. As you can see here, Poo Poo Pee Pee, what a clever username. Imagine naming yourself that. I don't even want to get into it. But anyway, Poo Poo Pee Pee says, we support you. These toys would not even be relevant without you. Can't believe they are being so ungrateful. Another person named M28 says, heard that you were being taken to court because of these. I just wanted to say that I started buying Sylvanian families for my daughter because of your videos. Completely forgot how cute they are. I don't understand how your videos are damaging the brand. If anything, you're giving them free advertising. Another person comments, you're the only reason I've considered getting these. Rheumatoid arthritis makes a very compelling statement here. Once you buy them, they are yours to do as you please. They won't win this. That's a good valid reason. Again, using these adult contexts and adult terms and adult themes could be damaging to a product like this that is very much catered and tailored for children. But I gotta admit, this stuff is freaking hilarious. I can't help, I've got to be honest. I have to be severely, deathly honest at this point. I was doing my research, and while I was watching these videos, I went into a tangent, and I myself had a whirl of a time. I was going off. I was laughing, and I gotta admit, this is funny. This stuff is hilarious. And if somebody's going to ding somebody for this because they enjoy this, and this is their thing, and this is their niche, and this is what they like to do, again, I don't think that should be an issue. Like one of the previous people commented before, you've bought these things. It is up to you to be able to do what you want to do with them. So at that point, I think that's very viable. You've sold your toy to a person, and now they are having the opportunity to do what they would like with their toy. So are they misrepresenting your brand? No, not entirely. They're just doing what you don't want to. Again, maturity is realizing that not everything that makes you uncomfortable is inherently wrong. And I truly believe that, and I truly stand by that. Another person says, we support you. These videos give me life. Only one like. I gotta give that a like. Thea didn't just build a viral show. She accidentally revived a decades-old toy lineup. Sales reportedly spiked in unexpected markets. She basically did Epoch's job better than Epoch. She brought your dusty toy brand into Gen Z pop culture. And your thank you note was a lawsuit? Bold. Others though, they're like, well, once you started taking Blueberry checks, you turned fan art into business. And they're not wrong. The moment money enters the chat, fair use becomes a lot murkier. Still, this case set a precedent, and it asks, how far can parody go before it becomes theft? Can fan content exist in a world where everyone wants a slice of the pie? And seriously, how many bunnies have to get run over before we call it transformative art? So what did we learn? Sylvanian drama is a masterclass in chaotic storytelling. They went from bored student to legal defendant in 3 years flat. Epoch is either defending its IP or stomping on indie creators, depending on who you ask. And somewhere in a court transcript, there's a line that probably says, Exhibit A, the bunny with the Glock. Your Honor, I present Exhibit B, a hamster crying in a tub of miniature Ben & Jerry's. Will they settle? Will the court side with parody or IP protection? Stay tuned. Because in 2025, apparently even woodland creatures aren't safe from litigation. See you next time, gremlins. Zenith out. Peace.